We're doing a meteorology segment here, which is integrated into today's daily space weather video. First thing we're looking at is the jet stream. Here are the jet streams of the eastern world, and I would note they're blowing backwards over the western Pacific and over Indonesia. As well as the easternmost portions of the Indian Ocean. Here are the jet streams of the western world. Quite chaotic here over the U.S. They're like tripled up here over the Great Lakes region. You can see 3 jet streams here, one there, and one there, and they're all separated, creating some massive pressure gradients, I would assume. Here are surface winds. And you can see 2 powerful low-pressure systems there in the North Atlantic, as well as this low-pressure ridge right here, just off of Newfoundland. And here are the surface winds of the eastern world. Next, looking at the Doppler radar. And just give that a minute. There we go. There's the global radar scenario. I'll move that around so we can see Eastern Europe. There we go. And we see some very strong storms in the southern portion of the U.S. once again, west of the Florida Panhandle. And keep in mind, folks, in the northern hemisphere, the northwestern corner of a severe thunderstorm is the most likely place to see a tornado. Southern Alabama is getting pummeled right now. And those storms are moving east-northeast. More on that momentarily. First, lightningmaps.org. It's where I go for real-time lightning maps when I hear thunder. And check it out. Some very, very active cells there just west of Montgomery. Hey, Montgomery, you're in the crosshairs. Mobile, there's thunder rolling in. Yowzers. Serious lightning happening right now. And if you're within a few dozen kilometers of these storms, go take a look at them. Look at the cloud tops. Take some time-lapse photography. You may photograph things you were not expecting. Things like sprites and green elves and green clovers and blue diamonds and pink horseshoes. And here's a U.S. Doppler radar map, and check it out. Some extreme weather there, coating the entire state of Mississippi. Also some strong storms hitting Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, and Alabama, soon to move into Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Indiana. Later today into Virginia, and so on. Here's a better idea of the storm track. By looking at the cloud layer, it's too dark to see the clouds with a visible satellite. We use the 3.9 nanometer NASA GOES shortwave radiation map. And here's the water vapor to give you an even better idea. And you can see that moisture is getting a push from this dry mass of air driven by the jet stream in this sort of a fashion. There is another low up here, which is slowing down the movement of that. And for you new viewers, realize that this dry air here is more massive than this moist air here. Yes, I know, it's true, folks. It sounds crazy, but it turns out that the molecular mass of nitrogen is higher than the molecular mass of water vapor in the atmosphere. And that's a quick meteorology lesson for you. And let's zoom in here. Since it's so extreme, we're going to zoom in on the tip of Louisiana here, just the tip. And we'll show you close-ups of those scenarios in both cloud and in water vapor. Let me shrink it down. There we go. Some extreme weather striking there. We may have to make another video about this. Cloud layer, water vapor. And check out the sudden cloud nucleation right here in the Gulf. It's a bunch of hot water and hot air mixing together to evaporate water. It's not because of Nibiru, and it's not man-made. And that's today's meteorology segment. I'm going to have to say goodbye to Twitch. Bye, Twitch.